This is day 6 of our water fast,
Hmm?
and in like 3 hours, about it'll be like the beginning of day 7.
Mm-hmm.
So we have only one night to go.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about our night last night?
Oh yeah, just being up really late and being really restless, and we were kind of being pretty fun and playful, listening to music and just like kind of dancing and being a little wild. Um,
Making wild noises, some
mm-hmm. Just
screams,
being silly.
some stuff needed to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. I had I had some crying that came out while I was doing a body scan meditation, and I don't know where it came from. It just kind of rose in me, and then I was like, okay. And then it kept being like waves like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I was gonna just do the meditation and then go to sleep, but like after the emotional release, I think that kind of gave me energy. And then I really tried to sleep.
Yeah, there was one point where we were laying down. It was probably like around 9 o'clock or something, and I felt restless and felt some like emotional stuff come up for me.
Mhm.
Yesterday was my most like emotional and hard day on the fast, and I just had to get out of bed and go dance to some of my music for a while and just like spend some time by myself. Felt really good.
We spent a lot of time apart yesterday, I feel like.
Yeah, I kind of felt like I had to be with myself and meditate a little bit, stuff like that. And then,
Yeah.
yeah.
It felt good for me too.
hmm
And then what?
Yeah, and then I like came into the bedroom here and just kind of started watching like a TV show, like on Disney Plus, The Mandalorian, which is like a Star Wars series. I was one episode from like finishing the second season, and so I just wanted to come in here and kind of numb out and like just watch my show. And then I ended up downloading like a game on my phone, which I do pretty much every fast to like help comfort me and get me through the fast. And so I was like playing this game last night, and now I've had this whole thing up with like video games and how it just is very strong for me, like a strong addiction, a strong craving, um, whenever I'm fasting. And I feel like food is kind of my number one sort of addiction or attachment. And then, like, if I don't have food, then I really just want to go to video games and just think, like, I don't even want to do this anymore. I just want to go home and play video games.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I would like to have that because I don't know that I have like another addiction but food. Maybe like my other addiction would be like people
hmm
or sex, like intimacy.
hmm
But it's not so much an addiction, it's just like sometimes I use it because I think it's gonna help me sleep or like kind of calm me down. Um, yeah.
Yeah.
How was today though for you?
Today felt pretty like steady for me. I
Mhm.
feel like I've kind of been in a pretty neutral, like don't really give a shit in a way. Like
Mhm.
don't really feel affected by much. Um, but I feel like I've been kind of productive on the computer. I haven't spent a lot of time on my computer, but I've just been kind of looking things up and watching YouTube on more, um, like, I don't know, what I would think is like productive things for what I want to be doing. Um,
Mhm.
so
Yeah,
that
I
felt
was
really good.
productive too.
Yeah, you did a lot
I
today.
like started. I had like a drawing lesson online, and then right after I had a remote photo shoot, and right after I had another remote photo shoot, and then right after I had like a 2 hour meeting with a group I'm part of, and then it's finally over. I'm like, that's such a big day.
hmm
Yeah. And at some point, the first photo shoot, the photographer was like, "You look like you're struggling. Change your face expression." And I was like, "I am struggling." And then I
Yeah.
just smiled. I was like, "I can smile, but if I'm not," I was like, "Oh, I'm tired."
Yeah, I feel like it's effort to have more of an expression than just like a straight face right now or something. Sometimes.
I think a straight face is better than like a suffering face like I had.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like I've been suffering today, but definitely yesterday I did. But yeah, I was watching some psychological videos on like men growing up without fathers, because I grew up without a father, and also just like how it's way more common for men who grow up without fathers to be addicted to things like video games and porn and like not want to do as much in the world, and kind of like they're not as assertive, or like they're sort of less of like a man in the sort of sense that most of society views it. And so that was like kind of emotional for me to watch those things and just, yeah, kind of resonate with a lot of it, and feel like I just want to be comforted by like femininity. I just want to be held and supported, and I think I have like less ambition or something to do. I don't know, to like go out and make money and
It's like the opposite of me.
yeah, I
Because
was
I
thinking
grew
about
up
that
like
too.
less without my mom as much.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I've been working a lot to like get back in touch with my femininity, and I'm like so kind of like independent and entrepreneur and
Yeah.
like
So I felt like I just never had any sort of like manly initiation, or like I wasn't taught practical skills by a father figure. And I noticed that I reject like father figures, or like guides, or um, I don't know, people that want to give me like their advice, practical advice. I tend to like reject it and be like, no, I don't need it. And just
I wonder if you'd be interested to go to like a gender group from like the orgasmic meditation group. They do men groups. I wonder how
yeah.
would that
I
be,
mean,
or
I've been
have
a
you?
part of like
Yeah.
of some men groups before.
How is that?
I mean, it's nice. There's something nice about it, but it hasn't felt like, I don't know, life changing, or like I'm overcoming a whole lot. It's just kind of like another social group for me. That's like fun to be a part of.
Mhm. It has really helped me personally to be in women groups and get, because I only had like male friends like
Mhm.
most of my life, and like I didn't get along with women.
Yeah.
And then I started having more women friends and like be really more in touch with them, and that also helped me realize how feminine I was, because it's like I couldn't see it, but I had a reflection that I was really feminine, and I was like, yeah, that's like, like you have it all inside of you. And I think
Yeah.
like a reflection could like help bring it out more.
Yeah, I think that's true. Like watching those videos made me want to go to some like men's retreat or something like that. Or like
Yeah.
there's the Mankind Project, which is a popular thing with a lot of friends of mine. Where like, yeah, you go and have this initiation with the Mankind Project, and yeah, really get deep into your manhood. And I feel like
And
something
like
like that would be good for
learn
me.
construction or something.
No, I mean, it's more like,
It's not
I think it's typically
workshops.
more like psychological and um, more like authentic relating, I imagine, uh, than like going out and, I don't know, learning how to like build or something like that. It's more of like an internal like
Well,
working.
how is that? How would that be different in a men group? Just because it's like longer?
I think because it's more of an immersive experience. There's a big group of people, and there's like it's all planned out. Like it's probably like at least a weekend or maybe a week or something like that of just like initiations. Um, for men to come more into their power.
That's really sexy. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Embracing femininity and masculinity and becoming a whole. That's good.
So yeah, this is just some stuff like internal stuff that you can expect to have come up, just deep things within you that maybe you don't normally look at, and then it just kind of starts rising to the surface once you stop eating and you don't have the energy to do much other than just like sleep and lay in bed and be with yourself for the most part. Yeah, a lot of deep stuff comes to the surface that you can reflect on and maybe make some changes on or something.
For me, it's been really positive. Like, even the crying, like, I don't even know why I was crying. And, like, crying makes me feel so good. And then, like, I think all the photo shoots with, like, how much weight I've already lost and, like, how they noticed it. And they were like, wow, we can see your ribs and your abs. And, like, kind of playing with that and, like, it just put me in such a good mood that I think it like also brought my energy up and I was able to do like this busy day. It was more like, yeah, I'm like exactly where I want to be. And that feels really good.
I just felt like some excitement because tomorrow is Sunday, which is when like the big market is, and we're gonna most likely end our fast tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you'll have the energy, but
I
me
think
or both of
I
us
think
we're gonna go to the market and just like buy all our stuff for.
We should film it.
Yeah, I want
That'd
to.
be fun. We could do it like the whole day of breaking the fast kind of thing. And we're gonna get cherimoya.
So I want grapefruit. I'm probably gonna break the fast with grapefruit. That's my plan, and then probably eat cherimoya later on. And if they have some ripe mangoes at the market, which they haven't been abundant in mangoes right now here in Mexico, at least where we're at. But if I find some, then I want to get some mangoes too. So
I'm gonna have cucumber, mango, cherimoya. I think that's it. That's all I want. Maybe I was kind of craving tomatoes. Oh, because there's also these wild tomatoes that we're probably gonna eat like Monday.
There's like some wild tomatoes with some other wild edible flowers.
Yeah.
And we thought about breaking our fast with just like the wild tomatoes and edible flowers, but I feel like that wouldn't be exactly what I want, and it wouldn't satiate me or something.
And it would be too late because we need to end our fast at 8. And it's gonna be dark, and we can't just go harvest them in the dark. I don't feel like it. Yeah, but I might try like grapefruit, see how that feels. I kind of want to copy you sometimes.
I mean, I've heard that. I think just a week is probably okay, but like you shouldn't break your fast with things like grapefruit because it's so astringent and it can just be like really powerful, and like things can maybe go bad or something. But I think a week is okay, and I just crave grapefruit. I love grapefruit. I can just like mono meal grapefruit.
I'm happy you got me into them because they're really sweet here. They're like the best I've ever had.
Yeah, so the best grapefruit I've ever had is like this white grapefruit that I had in Acapulco, and it was so good. It's like all I wanted. I just juiced it and ate it when I was here.
Maybe we'll find it somewhere. So yeah, this is day 6, a long video. And anything you want to add?
Nope.
So we love you all. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye bye.